Happy 2016! Actually, I don't really know what we're supposed to do with that. Yay! Now we get to do everything we did in 2015, just in 2016. It really isn't any different except for the fact that now we have to write 2016 on everything, which most of us will have trouble doing because in our heads it's still 2015. But at least this year it's easier to correct. See, if I find myself in the predicament where I'm writing 2015 on everything, it's really easy to correct. See? 2015. Whoops. But wait, if I just connect the dots... Look, it's 2016. See, it's a 6. Kind of looks like a 6-year-old wrote it, but it's still a 6. I think that counts. See, that is how you win at life. You lose at penmanship, but you win at life, right? Gotta sacrifice some things. Is penmanship even a thing anymore? That's right, it's a new year, and it's time for everyone to begin their resolutions. Yeah, I have a resolution. Yeah. I resolve... Wait, that should be more formal. Let it be resolved that I, Anthony Creedon, hereby promise to bring back Forthright. And for those of you that are unfamiliar, Forthright was the original videos that we used to shoot before we started doing Forthright Currents, and schedules got crazy and we stopped doing them. But now we're gonna do them again! See, I put it in a resolution, which means that it has to happen. What's that? Yeah, it's now also on video, which means that you all can hold us to it. So if you have a topic you want us to discuss or a question you'd like answered, just make sure you let us know on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram using the hashtag ForthrighTV, and maybe your question will get on the show. We want you to tell us what we should talk about next. And if we choose your question, we may even put your profile picture up on the screen, depending on what your profile picture is. So let that be your resolution, to feed us questions for Forthright. And speaking of resolutions, I just want to mention one thing. I know that the cliche is to make a resolution that's way too grandiose and then fail. And I realize that's funny because, well, it kind of shares in the common human experience that we all want to change, but then we realize that we suck at it. But maybe we're on to something here when we all sort of recognize our failure. If you've ever read the tongue twister that is Romans chapter 7, this will kind of make sense. Or maybe not. Because it's pretty likely that the church throughout the centuries has had the same reaction to Romans 7. Oh, Romans 7! Yes! Romans 7! Of course! Oh, Romans 7. Okay, so basically it's this. Sin has a way of enticing us to do the things that we don't want to do. Sin also has a way of tempting us to not do the things that we should do. And after all the shoulds and woulds and talk about what we do... I just said do-do. It's fun. Come on. Okay, all right. It ends with this. Wretched man that I am, who will deliver me from this body of death? Thanks be to God through Jesus Christ our Lord. The point is this. Resolutions can sometimes seem very hard because we get it into our head that resolutions are a one and done. But this year I challenge you to try something different. If you fail at your resolution, lean on the forgiveness of Christ. Forgive yourself and give it another shot. Because you may be weak, but Christ is strong. So what resolutions did you make for 2016, other than submitting questions for Forthright? Let us know in the comments down below, or on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram using the hashtag ForthrighTV. I'm Anthony Creedon, and I'm just trying to be forthright. Yeah, if I'm gonna do a formal resolution, right? I mean, if it's gonna be a legit thing, you have to do your formal voice. Do the old British man. Here be it resolved that this year I'm going to do things differently. But if I'm going to do that voice, I'm going to have to do the laugh along with it. What's that you say, old chap? That's hilarious. Right? I need a bushier mustache, though. Yeah, I need the Wilford Brimley mustache. And a pipe. Hello, old chap. So good to see you. Be it resolved, I'm going to smoke my pipe more this year. Indeed.